job at Domino's Pizza. Worked there for a couple years. You know, the whole time I was working there, I'm like, man, I need to get out of this and find me something else to do because I'm just
no one's hiring you.
Not making enough money. I mean, I went on tons and tons of interviews.
Yeah.
I mean, I interviewed with some of the biggest accounting firms in the world.
Yeah.
And you know, but nobody hired me.
Yeah.
You know, so they always saying they need experience. I'm like, okay,
how am I going to get experience unless
if I ain't getting no experience, y'all don't hire me.
Right.
So
I get it. So let me we'll take a sidetrack real quick on that. I never asked you this before, but I always thought about it when you told that story. So this was what, 88 when you're trying to get accounting jobs?
See, I graduated in 86.
So 86 or
so
7.
87, 88,
okay.
yeah.
So where were you trying to get the accounting jobs? In Louisiana in your home
No,
state?
I was here in
you were in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I graduated, I left Louisiana.
You knew there wasn't
I knew it wasn't.
there.
I knew I wasn't going to get no job
bigger.
there. But a buddy of mine, he had a job right out of college.
Right.
My roommate, he
Okay.
had a job right out of college. He had a job here in Dallas. And I'm like, hey, I guess I'm going to Dallas. I mean, we've been together all this time.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to Dallas with you.
Yeah.
So that's what I ended up doing.
So it's Dallas in the late 80s, 87. Right.
Well, see, we graduated in December 86.
86,
So
okay.
I came here in January 87.
Okay, right at the start of 87.
Right at the start.
So let me ask you this. At that time in this country, especially in the South, do you think that they didn't want to hire a black guy to be an accounting firm?
Big black guy.
Big black guy.
Muscular
black
guy.
Sure,
at
sure.
that. So I'm quite sure I was kind of intimidating a lot of these guys. These small, skinny guys in the interview.
It's not the norm, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
You ain't got nobody like me coming in for no interview.
Do you think that was 50% of the time?
I'm gonna say all of the
all
time.
The time, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm interviewing with the same type of guys.
Right.
You know,
right.
You know, working at Big 10 accounting firm.
Yeah.
And they see me, big old guy like me.
Right.
I was pretty muscular back in those days.
Sure.
I was weighing 225.
Yeah,
you know, I had 22-inch arms.
Yeah, we got the old pictures. We'll toss We'll toss a picture up here on the screen. Yeah.
So I was pretty fairly big and fairly muscular back in those days.
They
like, no, we aren't the guy.
Just not used to it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
nothing they've never seen before. You know, they lose to the normal guy coming in there interview.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Little nerdy guys doing accounting. Sure.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with that. I don't think I've heard you tell that before. We never really got into that one, so that's interesting. Okay, so let's go back to the college. You're done with college. You had that injury there. You thought you were going to get drafted. You know, it didn't really work out. So you said, "Hey, look, I got a good degree in accounting. I'm going to go to Texas." And then let's take us to So fast forward, you ended up doing kind of odd jobs here and there just to make ends meet. You got into the police department finally.
Actually, my odd job was working for the Domino's Pizza.
Right.
And then that wasn't making enough money, so I got me a job throwing newspapers.
Right. Yeah. Hey.
Gotta do what you gotta do to make it
right?
survive.
So you're doing odd jobs,
yeah.
Right? Just whatever you can do to keep it rolling, right? And then you your buddy said the police were hiring, or you had some information from somebody, did academy for a couple months, got accepted, got a job, right? So we're all good. You're getting a career.
To be honest with you, I got a little story on that.
Okay, let's do it.
I used to get the newspaper every single week.
Right.
And like accounting was always hiring because it's a good field.
Yeah.
So I'm getting all these interviews, but they always said you had to have experience.
Right.
And then so a buddy of mine said, "Hey man, work for police department. They say they're right here.
No experience.
They hiring. You gotta have no experience." I'm like, dude, that's the last job in the world I would work for.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't never worked for no police department. Yeah. I got a degree in accounting. I want to do something like in accounting.
Absolutely.
So about a year go by, same old thing. I'm still going on these accounting interviews. Yeah. Nothing happening. 2 years go by, and I'm like, okay.
Got to do something else.
Yeah. This is getting desperate. So I'm like, okay, that police job don't look too bad after all.
Yeah.
So I go in, test for the police department, fail the test.
Okay.
Like, what?
Failed the first one.
Yeah, I gotta fail the test. This easy test. It's just reading comprehension. And I'm thinking, I go in there and just ace it because I'm just accounting stuff that's pretty complicated as far as I'm concerned. And so I'm thinking, police test ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
So the first one I fail. Okay, I go to that was in Richardson. The second one I go to was in Irving, Texas. I'm sitting there, I'm doing the test, and all of a sudden I'm like, man, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I can't go to the bathroom because it's time.
Right. Yeah.
You can't. You only have so much time to finish everything.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I gotta go to the bathroom real bad. So
it's not gonna wait.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work. So I raised my hand, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom real bad. Can you give me a little more time? Like, nope.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what do you mean no?
Yeah.
I gotta take just a little bathroom break. I just need a little extra time. He's like,
not
nope.
allowing it. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm done.
Yeah. So test number 2 is done.
The test number 2 is done. And I'm like, man, what is this not meant for me to be?
Right.
So I'm not giving up. So I go to Arlington, and everything was right nearby. I was living in Irving at the time, so Arlington is just right down the street. So I go to Arlington and take the test. I mean, breezed right through.
Crushed
everything. Crushed
third
it.
time.
Third time was charm. I mean, I aced the test,
went to the
physical.
Before the test.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom before the test, and that's how I ended up getting hired on Arlington.
Okay, okay, interesting. I didn't know you failed the test. That's funny.
Failed twice.
Yeah. Hey, well, we made it. So, so you're working for the police department. All good. Got a job finally. You're probably relieved about that, right? And then you've always been doing lifting just for fun as a hobby. It's been a hobby since you were a little kid, right? So
12 years old, I started.
Right. You bought a little saved up money to buy your own little set. Yeah.
Yep.
So now we're at the Arlington Police Department, and you're still lifting for fun down at the police station.
At the station every day.
Yeah, everybody knows the story. Some guy said, "Hey, you got to come check out Metroflex. They got a lot more equipment." And then the whole thing's history after that. Dobson, Brian, forced you, or pretty much.
Well, told me to give me a free membership to the gym if I competed.
Gym, and you were like, "Okay, I'm in."
First 4 or 5 times he asked me, I was like, "Nope, no, thank you. I'm working police department. I'm happy."
Yeah. Yeah,
so I don't take no drugs and all that kind. Don't want to die because back in those days,
eating pizza,
pizza, and cheeseburger, fried chicken was my favorite food. Actually, when I worked with Domino's, I got tired of pizza after about 2 years,
imagine.
And I called Burger King like, "Hey, y'all tired of eating burgers?" Yeah, let's trade
them up.
Yeah, got tired of eating burgers for a while, and then I called Kentucky Fried Chicken. Hey, y'all tired of eating chicken?
Just trade a little triangle there.
Yeah. So they had food courts.
That's resourceful.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I think everybody knows that little story of how you kind of got into the bodybuilding world. So the whole thing happens with Brian. You're in, you got the free membership, then you did one show and you won it, and you're like, okay, let's keep this thing rolling.
Exactly.
And
free
it's
membership.
You're good to go.
I'm doing good.
And it's the thing you love to do. It's fun.
Yep.
You're going to do it anyway, right?
Yep.
So might as well do something competitive with it. So sure, now you're working for the police department. You're doing that, and feeling pretty good at that time physically, like no issues.
No issues.
So then take us to the next.
But
injuries.
To be honest with you, I think we did miss out some. When I started going to chiropractor back in my freshman year in college, I never quit. Yeah. I went my whole 4 years.
Kept that.
So when I got out, and because I was still training every single day or whatever, so I still had this back pain. I had
you couldn't go to the chiropractor then.
I picked up with chiropractor right here in Texas too. Okay. So I just went to the local guy. Hey, I was doing chiropractor when I was in Louisiana, and this is what I was doing there. They're like, okay, cool, we got all those machines here, so we can just get you back on the same program.
You kept that treatment rolling.
I never stopped
through to the police department and everything.
Through the police department, Domino's, everything. I never quit going to chiropractor.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
It worked. It was very beneficial.
Same thing. I've done it too. I know it definitely relieves.
Very
I haven't
beneficial.
gone in a while,
and it helped out a whole lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Without that, that pain was murderous. Yeah, it was no joke.
Yeah,
I've chiropractor relieved all of that pain.
To a tenth of where you've been, and it's bad.
Yeah.
So I know for sure.
So I never stopped going to chiropractor.
Okay, so then we get to the police department. You're good. You're in Metroflex. You won your first show. You're kind of rolling your bodybuilding career in. Yep. From that point on, when's the next step in the timeline that there was a significant kind of back injury or something that happened where that the next thing that really is this whole line of
I'm quite sure most people know by now. It only took me a year to turn pro.
Right. Yeah. So you're in.
I started bodybuilding in 1990. Turned pro in 1991. Yep. Did my first pro show in 92. Ended up getting 11th. Did my second one a week later. Ended up getting 14th. United champion. Did my next one was a Mr. Olympia. Okay. My first year, I qualified by winning the universe world championship in Poland.
Yeah, okay.
When my first Olympia, didn't get a call out.
Yep. Happy to be there.
Just glad to be there. Had best seat in the house.
Right on stage. Yeah,
big fans right there on stage.
Yeah, sure.
Watching Dorian and Kevin. Kevin got second that year.
Sure.
So, like I said, things were going great for me. Yeah. It was probably one of the highest points of my life, you know, going to my first Olympia.
Sure.
Because I never thought in a million years that I'd make it to Miss Olympia.
Yeah, even when you
because
started.
I only got into the sport just, you know, for a free membership to the gym.
Right,
so
right.
the last thing I'm thinking about is turning pro and
Right.
making money and all this kind of stuff, and competing on Olympia stage. That, I mean, I never thought, you know, that I'd make it that far. Because, like I said, you know, I had this job, police department. I'm making good money. I had like 2 or 3 part-time jobs, making good
so
money
you're focused
there.
on that
I worked.
stuff.
I got free rent in my apartment complex.
Because you did the security there.
Well, yeah, I worked at Denny's. You know, making $80 a night, cash money.
Hey.
So you know, I didn't need bodybuilding for any kind of money. But you know, all the more the merrier.
Yeah, right on.
But